In this session, we're going to continue our look at extensions, specifically how to install and uninstall components, modules, plugins, templates, and languages. So we click on Extensions, Install, and this gives us the Extension Manager. This is the installation screen, components, modules, plugins, languages, and templates. It can be tempting at times just to go ahead and, through FTP, delete things out of your folders. I don't want to encourage you to not do that unless there's some problem that you need to do that for. I want to really encourage you to stay here. Let's click on Install. Now, Joomla expects that you've already downloaded your extension that you want to install because it's going to ask you where is it on your hard drive. So let's go ahead and do that. Just for fun, let's go to extensions.joomla.org. So we're going to search for Simple Image Gallery. And the extensions directory gives us 34 results. Now I know the one I want because I really like these guys, joomlaworks.gr. Again, when we're looking at extensions, is it popular? Is it 1.5 native? Is it non-commercial? Is there a demo page? How have people ranked it? What's the description? What are the reviews like? The average here is 4, but there's always 1 or 2 that give you a problem. So you should read these to make sure your extension is going to do what you want it to do. The nice thing is with these free and open source extensions, you can download as many as you want, try it out, and if it doesn't work, delete it. By the way, if you try it out and it doesn't work, please delete it. And I'll talk a little bit more about that when we get to our security session. Alright, so this looks like the one we want. Let's go ahead and download it. Joomlaworks.gr has a section here. Click on Download for Joomla 1.5. We want to save the file, not open it, because we let Joomla do that for us. And now we come across, back over to our extension manager, click Browse. There's the latest file we downloaded. And so here's the results page when all goes well, with some instructions about the plugin. Alright, so let's go back up to extensions. Once we've installed one, we have to make sure that it's enabled. Here's our Simple Image Gallery plugin. It's not, so I'm going to go ahead and click Enabled. And then let's go in and just take a quick peek to make sure that we got it configured the way we want. Is it enabled? Yes. The instructions are usually here. This particular one gives a lot more instructions than some others do. For this one, our thumbnail width is 200, height is 200, image quality is 80. Now here's the really neat thing with this. Here's what this is going to do. In a content item then, let's find our lorem ipsum content item. With a plugin like this, all you have to do is type curly bracket, gallery, close curly bracket, and then with the gallery plugin, all you need to do is tell it what directory your images are in. I've already uploaded some images into January, the January folder. This is images/stories/January. But because the gallery software looks in the images/stories folder, you don't need to put that. You just put the name of the folder inside the stories folder that you want to show the pictures from. So now if I come back over to my lorem ipsum article, I now have thumbnails and a simple image gallery of the images that are in that directory. I'm able to have a quick slideshow, previous, next. You can use your arrow keys to go to the previous or next picture. Guy looks like he's having fun. Beautiful picture. And you can just rotate through your images. Pressing Escape gets you out of your slideshow. So this is a very, very simple image gallery. So that's installing an extension. Again, download the extension, click Browse on your computer, choose the extension you want to install, click Upload File, and install. 99 times out of 100, that's how I install extensions. It's just the easiest way to do it. The other way of installing extensions is to install it directly from a directory on your Joomla website. This would normally be the full path of your website, but again, because mine's a local machine, that's what you have. The way this one works is if you unpackage the contents of a zip file and upload them to this Joomla/temp directory and put them in their own directory. So for instance, Flexi Content, which is something I've already done, it looks inside the folder that I've created and makes sure that there's a complete installation. This is just another way of doing it. If I click Install here, it will install the component. You have to unpack the extension, upload it to the temp folder in your website, making sure it's in its own folder, and then come here from the directory. There are advantages to this. If you're setting up multiple sites, instead of having to browse and upload and install every time, you can just upload all of the extensions that you want to install into this directory and go through them one at a time to install them that way. It is quicker, but if you're just setting up one site, it probably doesn't save you any time at all. Install from a URL, it works in a similar way, where the packages are contained somewhere on the web. I've actually never used this one. If you find an extension where the package is available right off a website, you can go ahead and do that there. Again, if you're installing multiple sites and you have a place where you've already set up all of these packages, you can do it that way, and Joomla will do that. It's still one at a time, but Joomla will take care of that for you. 99 times out of 100, you're going to use this upload the package file. It's quicker to upload a zip file, and Joomla makes sure everything gets put where it needs to go. The other tabs are how you uninstall various extensions. When I click on components, the ones that are grayed out are ones that Joomla needs and requires, and therefore you are not allowed to uninstall them. Anything that's not grayed out is something that I can uninstall. So remember I said earlier, one thing that you don't want to have on your website if you have multiple users is mass content. So let's delete mass content. I just click in it, click on install, and mass content is gone. Same thing for modules. Anything that's not grayed out can be deleted. Same thing for plugins. And same thing for languages. Templates works the same way. The admin template cannot be deleted, and the current default template cannot be deleted. If I was to change the default template to one of these in the template manager, then this one would be available to be deleted. That's really all there is to Extensions Manager.